Destine Live, episode 20.
20?
Episode 20, 2-0.
And I think we're at a
2-0.
semi-new place tonight.
Where are we, Crow?
We're still on location at UltraStar Multi-tainment Center.
We are on location at UltraStar Multi-tainment Center, but we're in a special spot.
A very, very special spot. We call it the J Bar.
In the Star Class.
Star Class Lounge.
Yeah, you can come out to UltraStar, to the VIP rooms, you know.
I think we have some of our colleagues actually up
Small
at the J
fee,
Bar
you know,
over there.
on. You have a VIP access. They call it Star Class for a reason.
I am #1 Star Class. They
Well,
invented it because of me.
Well, let's show them what it is, man.
Let's take a little spin around.
Yeah, so that's the cameras there.
Yeah.
All right.
Dave, who you got with you?
Did I hear my name? Look, I'm 3 into it right now. See all those 1, 2, 3. All right, man. I know. Yeah.
What are we hanging out here for, Mondo?
Oh man, we're just sitting there, hanging out, enjoying ourselves, enjoying some good conversation, getting ready for the DT Comedy Show tonight. We got a great lineup tonight at the UltraStar Theater. We got some people that have been all over the world and all over the country on TV, Comedy Central, as well as here locally. We got some people, local celebrities here tonight. So it's going to be a good show. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be the host with the most. There you go. There you go. So that's me, Mondo Man. I don't know if I should look at the camera. So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. That's what we're here for, hanging out.
Well, speaking of celebrities and hosts, we have radio and television personality Fanny Girl with us today, right?
Yes, I'm
And,
very
thanks for
excited to be
hanging us
here.
out.
Thank you for inviting me to be in your show.
Most definitely.
Thank you so much.
Well, I watch you on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of your stuff, and really happy with what you're doing, the way you promote music and such, and we're a band, so, man, definitely want to be your friend, right? As you promote our music and the new stuff we're going to come out with.
And I want to be your guys' friend.
Right, that's good. Well, what a place to hang out as friends. Man, Armando, man, this is awesome. We're sitting at the J Bar at UltraStar and Star Class. What do you think, Dave? What's your rating here, man? This is beyond 5-star.
Yeah, you know what? This is really awesome. You can come here to this facility, UltraStar, and come here, and you can belly up. And unfortunately, you can't smoke, but you can belly up.
Well, I don't smoke, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Ray takes care of me.
Good. Yeah,
how you doing, Ray?
everything's here. Yeah, and yeah, they have the VIP rooms that you can rent for you and your family or your friends or whatever you want to do. Go over here, order a drink, order all kinds of food, even a steak if you want it, a T-bone steak if you want it. So it's pretty awesome. And I know that one question that we have linked here, she asked it earlier, so I want her to ask it again.
So when you started getting into, the comedy stuff, who do you look up to as a comedian? Fluffy, George Lopez?
Well, are we live? We good?
Yes.
Comics, we get asked that all the time, and most of the time I watch my comedy brothers and sisters. Every time they have an answer. George Carlin, Richard Pryor. I didn't grow up that way. I grew up in a Hispanic household, big family, brothers and sisters, and I just, as a family as a whole, we're just naturally funny. You have 2 or 3 brothers and sisters living with you. You can't help but be funny,
Even when you don't try to be funny, right?
Even when you don't try to be funny. So I didn't necessarily have any comedy idols. I did listen to the album Eddie Murphy's Raw when I was little, and it was super funny. I mean, I laughed,
man,
and I'm giving away my age because I would listen to it on the LP, on the record player. But
I had that suit, man. I went and bought that suit afterwards.
Did you? Nah, I couldn't.
When
fit
the
in
dinosaurs
it.
were still
I bought
around,
it, but it couldn't fit. It wouldn't zip up.
When the dinosaurs were still around.
Exactly, dinosaurs and Toys R Us.
Record players.
Record players.
So I did watch that. I did listen to that album, but I never got into comedy. What actually got me into comedy was actually going to a local comedy show, having a few drinks, and saying,
1 too many.
Yeah, 3 too many. And I said,
just
you know what?
enough.
I could do that. Let me do that. Here, I'll get up, and they let me get up, and I had a blast. And ever since then, I've been getting up more and more often, having a good time. I think it's real fun to make people, excuse me.
Silence.
I know. I guess I see. I'm
Well,
not
since
ready
your
for
phone rang,
interview.
don't forget to
I
follow,
know.
like, and share. We are on
Follow,
Clandestine
yes.
Like. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, Twitter, I believe,
That's
Instagram.
why I had it.
we're
That's
all
why I
over.
had it on, because I was just following Clandestine. So check them out. Real good guys, man. We started hanging out, having a beer. I'm on the 1 drink, and he's on 3, so I got to play catch up. Big shout out to Raymond. Every time I come here, he takes good care of me, busts his
man.
butt. Come out here
That's the
at
guy.
UltraStar Theater. Get yourself a drink. I love this place. One of my favorite places to be.
Well, you know, I've been in Arizona for years and hung out at many venues, many theaters, and I still say, and it's, I can honestly say that this is one of the best theaters I've been to, best venues I've come to. You can come out to the VIP room in a theater, make as much noise as you want in your own private room, right? Like you said, have a steak, have a beer. I always think of that Pulp Fiction movie, too, right? When they talk about, man, I went to a theater and had a beer. Right?
Yeah,
I always
I know,
think
huh?
of that, right?
Interesting, because it's a kind of a new concept over the last few years. You can come to theater, watch a movie, drink a few beers, and that's amazing. And you know the way I learned from it, I was watching the Smurfs with my kids, and I had a few beers on that one. I don't know if that was appropriate or not. So maybe it wasn't the best movie to order too many drinks on, but they took care of me.
Right,
Yeah,
well,
that's pretty awesome. But speaking of comedy, one of the things this past week or week and a half or so ago, Kano here was hanging out with who?
oh, yeah, Crow and I were
Oh,
hanging
yeah,
out.
both
Yeah,
Crow
both of us
and-
were at the Westgate in Vegas, ended up running into George Lopez and sharing some
Yeah.
tequila shots and some Coronas with them and
Yeah.
so forth. And we actually have a little clip of George and I hanging out, and we told him about Clandestine Live, showed him what it was about, and the band. Well, after Clandestine Live, things changed, so let's show him George Lopez, the footage of us at
All right.
Westgate in Las Vegas. We're attending the national, what is it? Right?
National
Indian Gaming
Association.
Association
Yep.
conference. So let's roll that quick clip, man.
All right.
Clandestine Live! It's Clandestine Live. Hey, let me tell you something. I was clandestine, but then when it became Clandestine Live, I dropped out.
That's right. Trying to get him back ever
We
since.
got him. We got him. We got George Lopez.
Oh, Captain Lady, sing the song. Do-da, do-da. Captain Race's 5 miles long. Oh, do-da day. Go, do-da day.
I think the Purge head, Sil 2, is awake. Are we awake?
I don't know. Are we native?
Yes, we are.
Well, we're awake. But we're very puzzled.
Hey, you need any help?
Oh, all I could get. Whew.
Let's get you settled out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, what is your name, son?
Oh, well, my name's Crow. Most people just call me Crow.
Well, Crow, since you are my guest and I am your host, what is your pleasure? What would you like to do today?
Oh, I don't know. Butt stuff. Play guitar.
Let's do butt stuff. Let's play guitar.
Clandestine Live, episode 20.
Did you
Crow.
guys like that video or what?
What'd you think of that, huh?
Huge shout out to George Lopez and inspiration to even have us do skits like that.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
We used to
Comedy.
watch his show, George Lopez show, all the time. You know, so
Most
huge
definitely.
inspiration there.
Well, DT Comedy here tonight at UltraStar Multi-tainment Center. This place is amazing. I keep saying that because there's people watching movies. They're watching The Avenger
The
right
new
now.
Avengers.
The new Avenger.
All
right?
around us. It's being played, and I haven't seen it, so please don't tell me anything.
Man, we can't even hear it. But here we are sitting in the middle of the Star Class. Star Class.
Right in the middle. You can
Right in
see
the
some
middle,
people
right?
just walk by.
We're at the J Bar here at Star Class. Ray is ready to take care of us. If we have an order, he throws up a ice cold Pepsi,
I got
right?
a water
Ice
right here.
cold lemonade.
Make sure I'm staying hydrated out here.
Stay hydrated,
We're
you
in we're in Arizona, Maricopa still. So
Well, you know, speaking of staying hydrated, I don't know. I just remembered how thirsty I was up there in the wind, up there on the Mogollon Rim, filming that video. Right?
That was so much. We shot so much footage up there, and we want to send out a special thanks out to Camp Shadow Pines.
Yeah, well, V-Man, what's up,
Valencia.
Valente, at Camp Shadow Pines, you know, all the wonderful things you do up there, taking care of all the camps for all the children. I know a lot of MS camps have been up there, band camps, church camps, all types of things. Got a full gymnasium that we played some basketball in. I'll have to ask Dave who won the basketball game, you know.
You didn't have to ask. He whipped me and Dez.
No doubt. Well, if you know Dave, you're not surprised, right? Well,
He was all on it.
my thing up at Camp Shadow Pines was I was just so enamored and happy with all the fellowship, I guess. We got to hang out so much with Valente. We lit a big fire, shot a lot of scenes around the fire, and all over camp, you know, all the camera crew. You know, it's been great, but also want to just shout out and thank Fanny for hanging out. I know she was at the bar with Dave, and we should walk up there and talk to him because I got to give him bragging rights.
He's just up there.
He's
still?
up there by himself still. He let's
Old man
check
Dave,
out
that damn artist.
What's up, Dave?
Is he still doing the thing?
that goddamn damn artist.
That damn artist.
Man, did you guys catch that with the beep? Did you guys edit that out, right?
Yeah.
Here, let's
We
just
got
do it
that,
now.
editors?
We'll go beep. Yeah, we edited that
We
out.
were trying
Sorry,
to keep it family
it's okay
friendly
though.
around
You
here.
know, I'm
We are at a bar.
David A.
We're in the
Montour.
VIP Star Class.
Yep, David A. Montour, that damn artist. So it's okay.
Dave, I have a
yeah.
question for you. Who
Yeah.
won the basketball game up at Camp Shadow Pines?
I don't know. You want to tell him, Crow?
I'm still trying to find my pride. Left it, back up there after I got squashed by this guy.
Yeah.
I think he dunked on me. Did you dunk on me? It felt like he just dunked on me like over and over again.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you guys just saw Eric walk by. Eric's up here working at the Star Class. He was happy enough or nice enough to guide us around.
He's
host
number
us.
2 right behind Raymond, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
you know what?
Raymond's the main
You know-
boss in the whole
you know
joint.
what, Connell? I would like to introduce one of the star players here, and he's a local tribal
One of the
member,
stars at UltraStar, if
and
you will.
he bartends here, but he's working hard. He makes sure everybody's happy, all that good stuff with all these VIP rooms that you guys can rent and all that good stuff. And he's working hard now, but here in a moment we'll have him come around and say hello and introduce himself and that good stuff.
Yeah, let's
But-
go back to the rooms real quick because a lot of people they don't understand when I tell them
Right.
it's a private box room. Like,
Yeah, it's like
Like,
you have
yeah.
your own volume in there.
yeah, you have your own
You have your own
volume
volume
knob.
in there.
Like, so it's like the equivalent if you go to an arena, sports arena, and they have those private boxes all the way around. It's full
Yeah.
catering.
Or you're sitting in an
Full
opera,
catering. You push a little
opera
button.
box.
opera box.
I'm not
I want
that
more popcorn. I want a
educated on the
steak.
theater.
I want a hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Right.
got to push a button. Boink.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, it's
I've never
booming
seen
the
it
ice
before.
cold
It's
drink.
not boink, it's boop.
It's boop. Boink is something
beep.
else.
Oh, boink
If you hit
Depends on
boink,
what
something
country
else is
you're
coming
in,
in that
right?
room.
Depends on what country you're in. I remember being in Australia and finishing my meal and going, man, I'm stuffed. Try that when you're in
We're like,
Australia.
what?
All right,
Excuse me, mate.
We
your
got one of
language,
the
mate.
stars of the UltraStar.
UltraStar star.
UltraStar. Here
He's
you
an
go.
ultra star star.
All right, tell
How
us
you doing,
your-
Ray?
I'm doing all right. How you guys? Yeah?
You're an Akshan tribal member?
Yeah.
Chin tribal
Akshan.
member. Awesome.
Yeah.
He's always holding
Oh,
it
yeah.
down up here.
I try my best.
Yeah, you know what we were mentioning earlier, Ray. His name's Ray, and turn around, Ray, real quick. Let me see your braid. See this? Look at that, man. That's it.
Can you catch that braid?
If he had a full head of hair, that braid would be about like 4 inches thick or something.
Yeah, it's not easy keeping a thick head of hair around here, so I gotta let it breathe sometimes.
I just deal with it.
Yeah.
Commend you, man. The service that you give is definitely VIP, man. I've been to a lot of
definitely
venues.
star class.
Yeah,
Star class.
I try my best. I mean, if you can notice, I don't have a lot of music or any, thing going on. So technically, everybody has their own comedy show, and they have, in the VIP rooms. This is my show right here, pretty much. So I gotta entertain as much as I can.
Just out of curiosity, Ray, as a tribal member, and you see this kind of facility on your part owner, so to speak. What's that make you feel like? Just out of curiosity.
It's really good. I mean, I remember as such a young age, we didn't have any of this stuff out here. If you needed to go to the store to go grocery shopping, you had to go to Maricopa, and that was when it was one road going north and one road going south, and you had to go all the way that way just to, get stuff. And we had an old Vico market that was there, that's still here now. They remodeled it, they did everything good to it, and to actually have a theater here, it's actually really cool, And for me to come out here, I've worked for the casino and I work for UltraStar now too, and it's a whole lot of fun.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes me feel really good. Bro.
Right. Well, I remember I went to school out at Casablanca, so Beit Chul Road, familiar with it, and remembering there was a lot more dust out here a little while ago, right?
Yeah, man. The monsoon season, it was bad. It was to the part where everything would turn dark and it seemed like the world was gonna end or something, because it would just turn pitch black, and it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the name Haboob?
You just gave us the excuse to say Haboob.
Haboob.
Haboob. On there.
There you go. This guy knows.
Haboob.
Haboob. Haboob.
Well, we're here at the J Bar, man, and I got to say, Maricopa and UltraStar, the whole area has just changed drastically.
Yeah.
I've been out here a lot. If you come out this way, when I say we're out at UltraStar, a lot of times people from Chandler, Gilbert, I hear that, oh, that's way out there.
Man, they're closer
and
than
I'm
I
like,
am.
no, it's not.
I know.
You drive out to Phoenix for events, and that's further. Yeah. If you jump on the freeway, it's like 15 minutes at the most. If you hit it from Chandler, the way I drive, it might be less, too, especially my new car, Dave.
Especially,
yeah.
Right? V8 in there.
Yeah. Well, one thing is, man, I do appreciate the fact that you're working hard, you're a tribal member, and you're earning your way. And sometimes people get the wrong idea about the fact that, you're just sitting back doing nothing. Well, fuck that.
Right?
You're out here. Yep. A beep.
Right. Well, I think it's relevant because one time Dave and I, we also have other companies, right? We have cleaning company, and we do power washing, window cleaning. My sister and other family members, other people have work. And one time Dave and I were out there cleaning a building way back a few years, and it was funny. The guard there, he was a sheriff, and he actually said to us, man, it's weird to see native guys working.
I know. It's like,
what?
what?
What? Am I supposed to be offended? I was so shocked. Like, what?
Hey, I've had to work since I was a kid, man. Sorry.
It's like, where are you from, dude? Every native guy I know had to work, right? Or my mom had to work so hard, right?
Yep. And by the way, your mom's got like a master's degree too, right?
Right. Double master's degree.
Double.
Right?
Yep.
But I don't know. It took a lot of work to have this facility. I know it took a lot of work for you to be able to do what you do behind this bar. I know there's an art and a craft to be a bartender, a drink provider. There's also safety and so forth. So here at the J Bar, man, I sat down and I was entertained. There was a movie going on. The guys were sitting in there, and I actually sat out here. I had my popcorn, had a little drink, and
by the way, I watched my first movie in how long? Years and years.
Years and years.
I have a hard time. Nothing against it, but I can't. sit still and just sit there. You know, it's just it hasn't been my forte since I was a kid.
You know
Still
what? Though?
Isn't though.
I think I just thought of it. These VIP rooms, they compete with our couch and our nice TV, right?
Yeah,
because you can sit in there. You can drink.
You can talk to each other as you're going, you know.
Get up and walk around.
Yeah, when I was in a regular movie, I couldn't, if I would critique the movie or anything, then people around me would be like, shut the fuck or shut up.
Dang, we're going to beat this guy again. Good thing we're not on NBC.
I know.
Hey, world's longest drive ain't going to put up with that, Dave.
No, they're not. You better.
NBC, Golf
How many are there? I mean,
I'll do my best not to do
I know he'll smooth that.
Yeah.
No, not really. We're a podcast, man.
Yeah,
we're
a podcast, so fuck you guys.
Well,
put an emoji
right?
on there. Yeah, then it's okay if it's an emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta make the hand brown, you know.
Yeah.
They got the option now.
Those emojis. I always do the brown, the tan hand loose. It's almost the same color.
No one's yellow. You know, where do they get yellow? Simpsons.
I know.
I gotta say, man, UltraStar here, the J Bar Star Class section here, VIP rooms, unbelievable at UltraStar. You got to check it out. There's other events that we've done. We were out here for Las Phoenix, and we want to show you some of those highlights, man. This facility's great. Harrah's Casino is just a walk away. There's actually a bridge, an air-conditioned bridge you can take to the casino.
Go outside.
You know, there's over 500 hotel rooms waiting for you, right? You can stay
Laser
there.
tag.
The kids are playing laser tag.
Bowling.
The kids are bowling. Dad's gambling and making some money, right? Or donating to auction.
Yeah.
Right? Those auction children are
one of the two.
very important.
Any shout-outs to family members?
Mom, I love you. And you came to the bar earlier. You got pretty faded, but that's cool.
Well, you gotta love Mom, man. That's what the bar's for, man.
Yeah.
Love you too, Mom.
Yeah, love you too, Mom. Yep.
Right. Well, let's roll that Las
cheers.
Phoenix highlights, man. There was an awesome concert here. We were out here going live last week, and we want to show you the events that happen here.
Those girls are
UltraStar
badass.
out here at Auction Entertainment Circle is amazing. You got to see these VIP rooms.
Yeah.
All right.
Live. We are out here at UltraStar Live, streaming, having a good time. Ow!
It's
the Crazy Pimps on stage right now. Tejano Show. Are you feeling it? Can you feel the tunes? This is Destine live out here from UltraStar. Yeah, the Crazy Pimps are on stage now. We're doing some cumbia, having a good time. We are definitely having a great time. Smiles and having a great time.
Definitely.
Oh, having the best time ever.
Yeah.
Look at these girls.
How can you not smile with this groove going, man? We're live from the Tejano Show. Yeah.
Good to be
We're at
here.
UltraStar
Beautiful night.
Multi-tainment.
Beautiful night.
Oh yeah.
We started the band, the Crazy Pimps. We started in 2007. We formed a band. Ever since then, it's been 10 years. We've done already 10 CDs.
All the time, right? It's
All
the
right.
Crazy Pimps.
Our show. Hey, this is our show. Oh, this is our show, buddy.
DT in the house. What's up, DT?
All right.
Almost every song will make you dance.
Yeah.
Every
That's the
single
goal.
song will make you dance.
Yeah.
You're in the car,
Either
you're
drink
like,
or dance. Either or.
Yeah, that's the plus for this whole event. You know, I was kind of looking around, even the people sitting out there. You guys were grooving, and it's
Yeah,
like
the groove,
everyone
yeah.
in the.
It's all
in
about the groove,
area,
man.
Right? And
Yeah, exactly.
even the little baby with her popcorn out there. She's like,
Yeah,
if you
got
don't have
down.
their CD, you guys need to get it.
Yeah.
And listen
Alright,
to that
Yeah,
Chicago
we're
song.
really,
You'll love
we're
it.
really,
It's awesome.
we really got done with the brand new CD, CD number 11. It's gonna have 13 songs. It's one of our best, favorite for me. One of my favorite CDs. It's gonna be called Crazy Mania. That's the name of the CD.
Nice.
Nice.
Right, crazy.
Because
The
there,
Crazy
you know,
Pimps, Crazy Mania.
where we go, it's like Crazy Mania, you know.
Right, right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
If you're a pimp fan, you gotta know how to say puro pimp in style. Sobres.
Sobres.
That's
That's how you spell
Yeah, that's how you
Crazy
spell it.
Pimps right
Crazy
there.
Pimps here.
If you guys want to order any of the merchandise, the Crazy Pimps, hit us up there on the Facebook también. The brand new CD is the latest CD is En Vivo desde Monterrey. That's a live album that we recorded in Monterrey, Nuevo León last summer.
Success. I enjoy
They're
it.
tuning up. Las Phoenix about to come on stage, man. This is wonderful, man. Thank you, guys.
Where do you guys get these jackets? These
I
jackets
know, man.
are
It's
like
like-
awesome.
I want to take a
These
picture in the jacket.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Right on, Juan.
It's a secret, man. Very cool. Very cool.
Definitely, yeah. And we'll share you guys everywhere we can. So
Juan, thank you for having me here on your show. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna go head out over there to
Are you gonna go
get
have
ready.
some fun now at the
Yes,
concert?
sobre,
You know, we
sobre.
put you to work for like 10 minutes.
I know.
into this.
But you know.
Pa' que te fui a conocer, si eres un caso perdido.
Marie, the Honorable Anne Marie, right? Well, how are you feeling?
I am feeling great. I'm glad you guys are all out here. Thank you for attending this beautiful Tejano music. And thank you for Clandestine for coming out and doing this live feed. We are so happy. And this is what we want to do. We want to continue this and keep it going. So definitely come out to Harris Auction Casino and UltraStar Entertainment for a live music of Tejano music.
Oh, you can feel it. Check it out.
Yeah,
You
definitely,
grooving?
man. It's like it's so much fun. It's like beautiful out here, beautiful night. You can't beat this, you know?
Definitely, man. Well, hey, hey!
There we go.
Hey, hey, hey! All right, don't forget to follow, like, and share Clandestine Live from UltraStar Multi-tainment. I want to give a Auction Indian community a big shout out and a thanks, you know, making it happen, right? Auction! We went over the Sky Bridge today, so.
Definitely. I would say with the new Sky Bridge, that helps connect our UltraStar Entertainment Center with the casino. So we're not now just a well, technically we are now a destination because now we have the casino for the adults. But now you can walk across the bridge and send your kids over to the UltraStar Entertainment Center and have them have fun. So everybody has fun. And with the new hotel, if you can see it in the background, we will have 225 more rooms added to what we have. So almost a total of 535 rooms. And you will enjoy yourself at UltraStar Entertainment Center, or you will enjoy yourselves at Harris Auction Casino. So thank you very much. And again, I'm Anne Marie Anton from the Auction Tribal Council. So thank you.
All right, well, much love, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Clandestine Live.
Crow here at UltraStar, still at the J Bar. Where'd my bandmates go? Did
Clandestine
anybody see
Live,
that? Oh,
episode
what?
20. What?
Oh,
What?
geez,
We're
right
DT
behind
comedy,
me.
dude.
I know. You laughing yet?
We're here.
Is he telling you some jokes
I'm
over there?
laughing all over the place.
You know, he
man.
always tells me jokes. If you follow DT Comedy on his Instagram, he
All
posts
the
some
memes
funny
are
memes.
ridiculous, right?
That's all he does is memes. If you're into memes, you like some good memes, go check out DT Comedy on Instagram. And while you're there, obviously follow Clandestine. Come on. We all have our personal
Come on
Instagrams.
definitely. You can check out Lakota Kano on Instagram.
Ooh.
You'll find my Instagram. Put up some pictures, you know. Just the other day, I did a little thing with my family, Crow.
Oh, yeah,
all
what was
in
that?
red.
For all the teachers?
Right, for the teachers or school funding, right?
Red for Ed?
Right. I guess it's kind of political or something, so
Oh.
I don't know, but
Oh.
it's just important.
I
You know,
just-
books
well.
and games and such.
You
I
know, if
don't
my teacher didn't always packet teach me, I probably would have paid him more.
Right. Maybe you would have
Whatever.
become a lawyer.
Yeah. I'd have been something in life.
But then we wouldn't be here at the J Bar. So
The
what
J
good is
bar,
that?
yeah, I would have found I had to find my own way.
Yeah, you know, I was on the debate team, but I think it's helping me now in a lot of ways.
A
I
lot
guess.
of banter.
A lot of banter. Just keep talking.
A lot of social.
I was keeping your stool warm here,
Is
Dave.
that, hey, is that beer still warm or is it cold? Did it get cold?
We're in Germany.
No,
it's warm.
It might be a little warm, but it's
Yeah.
wet.
Oh well. Is beer wet?
It's wet.
That's a good question.
It is wet.
What do you think of that skit we played? Did we roll that skit already?
Oh yeah. Did you like our sheriff skit, Dave? You see it?
Yeah, I did, you know, but I don't know about all the butt stuff.
Well,
Did
well,
you see
you
the-
know, you just have to warm up to it. You have to get around to the butt stuff. You know.
Yeah,
like-
I'm sorry I brought that up, bro.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're dealing with a veteran like me and the art of butt stuff, you know.
Well, I thought
I'd
you know, I
rather
was
you
more
pla-
focused on the guitar
I
playing
know,
myself.
I'd rather you
know.
play guitar, bro.
Well, we did a little
I'll do that
parody
too.
up at Camp Shadow Pines, you know, watching.
Now, who out there has seen Blazing
growing
Saddles?
up watching
Let me
Blazing
know.
Saddles, you know, we couldn't hold back, man.
No.
It was
It just had to do it. They said sheriff's office. They brought out sheriff's hats, and I was just like, all right,
Yep.
write the skit up right now.
Well, that's just a little piece of
Little-
what we
little
did
teaser.
up there. That's
Yeah,
just
that-
a little teaser of the skit. We have more, you know.
Yep, there's more. Also, we did a video shoot along the Mogollon Rim,
Mogollon Rim.
and
Mogollon
that'll
Rim.
be out coming out. And what's the name of the song again?
We're gonna put that on Rain Dance, right? Rain Dance. You know, every time I say Mogollon Rim, I want to say maybe there's someone out there that can help us. What's the real name of it? What did the Apache people call that? Because I don't think they called it Mogollon Rim.
Is the Mogollon Rim?
It's the Mogollon Rim.
yeah.
What did the Dene people call the Mogollon Rim?
Any
In other
Denes
words,
out there?
what's the real name?
Yeah,
Right.
Something
that
we
would-
can't pronounce.
Something we
probably.
can't pronounce. I bet somebody out there watching knows. Maybe you can comment.
Yeah.
Speaking of comment, is anyone following, liking, and sharing our stuff?
I think about
Where's your
half a
phone,
million
Dave?
people are out there,
Are you
right?
been sharing, dude?
I have.
Look, last week we had a couple thousand people watching. You
I
know,
know,
while you were
shout-outs.
hosting, you and Dez were hosting.
Oh, no, that was the week before.
Oh, week before.
'Cause
when
we
were
did
in Vegas.
another podcast this week already.
I lost
here
a
at
lot
the
of time in
UltraStar. They
Vegas,
just want
dude.
us back and back and back.
Well, we want to come back and back. There's so many spots to film
Yep.
here in UltraStar. You
A new
saw
one
that.
every time, right?
Did you see that? I mean, you saw the footage of the bridge, right? I looked
Oh, yeah.
awesome in there. Did you see
Yeah.
that? The lighting in there,
I
Dave?
know,
Man, anybody will look good in there. You just walk across.
I know, they're like, I don't want to walk
That's
all
where
the
you
way
well,
to
yeah,
the
but you
theater.
bring a date here, you know,
Yeah.
and you walk across in that lighting. You look
Well, you
good.
know that
It's a warm
that
lighting
bridge
sunset.
that bridge is for. It's called the Desert Bridge, maybe because, you know, up north and you know that bridge would be called the Winter Bridge.
I'm not calling it the Desert Bridge because that's the place you take a date. You just walk and you look at the sunset. You know, you can watch the sunset.
I don't go on dates.
Well, that's a real short date. You walk from A to Z. Look, I see some of the comedians, man.
All
DT
right.
standing outside of the room.
I know,
The
they're getting
comedians
warmed up.
gearing up. Man, I think doors are at 8 o'clock for DT comedy tonight.
Oh, that means
Yeah.
they could still make it down here?
Yeah.
Anybody?
The show hasn't
Jeez.
started yet, man.
No way.
It's just about to start.
Those
DT comedy.
those comedians are pretty much like rock stars, right?
They are rock stars,
they
right?
Are, they are pretty much the
Right?
same.
It's like the new rock star, really, because they're taking it where we
They
left
get a
off.
little, yeah, they get a little crazy.
Right. And
Yeah.
speaking of comedy, we do this podcast, this online variety show. A lot of it was inspired by Joe Rogan's JRE, right?
Yeah, sure.
Joe Rogan Experience talks about a lot of things, and I'm looking forward to. We've brought experts on. I was so proud when we had Andrew, and we've had different
Andrew
experts
Young.
speaking about real serious things. We've also had people goofing around, right? We like to goof around.
We've had Ernie
Tonight we're
on.
getting serious about comedy.
Yeah.
Right?
You know,
DT
comedy has been a part of our lives as far as back as I can remember. You know, because that's kind of what's gotten you know, when you're having a hard time and trying to get through life, and sometimes things aren't right, and a good joke or a good laugh is something that will heal your soul in a way, you know, and get you through that moment to where you carry on, get ready for the next day. And it was through comedy that happened, you know.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, we were talking about Eddie Murphy, Delirious, and
Raw.
Raw, yes. Well, I'm thinking about Delirious, I suppose. But I remember only a couple movies that my parents and I went to, right, back in the day. And my parents were teachers, very well-educated people. They understood culture. They understood politics. And so this will give you an idea of what they were teaching me. So the only movies we ever seen in a theater were I went and seen Richard Pryor. We saw 2 of his stand-ups. I wasn't even 10 years old yet. We saw Cheech and Chong's next movie. We saw Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
Awesome.
We saw, Raging Bull. We saw Eddie Murphy.
Explain why you would go to those kinds of people and why it's important.
Why it would be important is because they were ethnic people. My dad wanted to go to feel proud, to see Cheech on the screen, to see Chong, a mixed race person, doing comedy. That's what it was about. My parents took me to that theater, to remind me that you can be what you want, but these people were influencing our culture as masses. So when they took me to see Richard Pryor, it was because Richard Pryor was on that stage, And in the 70s, it wasn't common. There were still different race relations. Not that it's all great now. But, tonight we're going to see DT comedy, man. David Trujillo's headlining this place tonight.
That's so awesome. And we
There
all
he is. I
have
see him
moments.
right there.
We all have moments where
DT!
I know.
Right on, man. There he is. He's gearing up
I
for
know.
his show.
Speaking of DT,
okay,
you know what? Here he
comes.
comes right now. We're going
Right
to throw him
now.
on here.
We were just talking him up, man.
big-
He's going to
the
be
big
hitting
headliner
his
of
set. We're
tonight.
gonna film that set.
Yeah, put
Slow
the slow-mo on.
All right, here he comes. All right. DT.
Brother.
Man, I'm gearing up.
You guys ready for some live comedy?
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You walked out right at the same time. I was just talking about we're here to see David Trujillo headline this place tonight.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad you guys are all here with us.
Abs, David,
So we're gonna make that happen for you. You know what I mean? I got a really funny lineup this evening. I got Mondo Palencia, who's actually gonna open the show for us, followed by Naeem Elliott, Danielle Williams, myself, and then closing out the show will actually be Ty Rivera. Really funny guy that's actually I brought on. He's got a little something special for everybody. We're actually going to get started here in the next 10 minutes. Theater's already almost full, you know what I mean? Got Mondo Man right now. He's the man, the myth, the legend. This is our host right here for the show.
Yeah,
Put the wide
man.
angle lens on, get him.
Right.
The wide
There we go.
DT comedy notoriously sells out every time. So I think there might be a little room if you make your way.
Say hi to Mondo Man.
Right on, Mondo Man. Gonna open this show up.
Destine, let's get this show going. You guys ready? You
We're
guys ready
ready.
for a good show tonight?
Of course.
We got a hot lineup for you guys. We're about to get the show starting here shortly. I'll be your host for the evening, man. Pleasure meeting you guys, doing your thing.
Yeah.
Let's hang out afterwards.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
awesome.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm still
Still
three
holding
I'm on
strong
my
at
third,
2.5
yeah.
there.
2.5.
Waiting. We
Hits
have
the
to go
two
to the
real
Lux.
quick, and then he hits the wall. I see what it is.
Well, we got to go to the Lux Lounge later.
Lux
so.
Lounge tonight. We'll be there, VIP. Come hang out. Still early, but we're going to have a great show. I'm going to head down there and do my thing, guys.
Awesome,
Right,
man. You
knock it out,
you
man.
have a good time, man. Props.
Right on, Mondo Man.
Yeah, for
All
sure,
right,
man.
DT comedy right now, starting out there in the Theater 1 and the UltraStar.
They're in the movie theater, huh? They
Yeah,
got the
but-
nice seats in there. They're all
Right.
recliners, so you can just kick
Yeah, you
back,
can
have a
kick
good
back.
laugh.
Push a button and order food. Push
Yeah.
another button, order
Order a
some
drink.
drink. You know.
Hear a
And-
bonk.
You know, but the thing is, though, in all reality, comedy has gotten all of us through life in a way, because we've all had those experiences when all of a sudden something happened in front of us, and you made sure that person wasn't hurt or whatever, and then just laughed your ass off. You know, we've
Hey, you
all
dead?
been there.
No? Okay.
Did that really just happen? I remember one. It wasn't funny, but until the girl wasn't hurt. But when I was a kid, man, I remember I hit the baseball, and it went up and up and up, and all of a sudden this little girl was running across the field. Right? Guess what happened, man?
It missed
Of
her?
all things, if he could have, if
It
we
missed her.
tried to plan that, he couldn't have planned
Wouldn't
it.
have worked.
But she walked right or ran right into the ball, man. Hit her. There she went, flipping and sliding and everything else. And it wasn't funny until she got up and was scratching her head like, did that just happen? After that, everybody in the field was just cracking up, you know. So we all have those moments. But comedy is what gets us through life in a way.
Well,
in certain ways.
Comedy definitely laughed. I mean, not even an established comedy show has to happen. You know, driving along, hanging out with you guys have been some of the funniest moments and some of the funnest times in my life. You know, and I know we have some video we want to roll this week with Ash and Serene, and I haven't watched it.
Too. You know,
but
you know,
they're
they could
always
be
laughing.
funny.
They're always having a
Always
good time.
giggling
and-
about something.
Right.
I
I think they're at a festival in California.
Serenity Gathering. I think a lot of our
Wow.
friends are out there. Well,
Yeah.
you know, all of our.
Well, maybe they're watching. Maybe they can see it tomorrow. Hopefully, like,
Hopefully.
follow, and share. I've got to say, I'm Kano with Clandestine. This is David A. Montour, that damn artist.
Damn.
Crow playing
With
guitar with Clandestine.
Clandestine.
Clandestine Live is a online variety show, and it's presented by Operation Peace Project. Operation Peace Project is utilizing arts, entertainment, I don't know, events and shows
Comedy.
like this, comedy, to bolster the awareness and prevention of suicide. So it's a serious subject and it's a serious cause, but as you know, we goof around and we make light of things because, man, what are we here for, right? But to have a good time. And
Exactly.
Exactly.
We're entertainers.
we are
That's
entertainers.
Number
right?
one. So.
Well, I think every human being is here to entertain each other.
Yeah.
Like the girl
Yeah.
falling down didn't mean to entertain you.
Right,
but
that
she
was
did.
not planned, and if you planned it, it probably wouldn't have happened, you
Right.
know. And, you know, the other thing, Kano, you know, we've been at this a long time playing music for people, trying to make them feel better, trying to enhance their life. When they come and see us jam, hopefully they leave there feeling really, really good, you know, that, and they forgot their woes of the day. They forgot that their mom yelled at them or whatever happened, you know, kind of thing.
Most definitely.
You know, and we're very thankful because we've had instances, speaking of suicide, where we had a lady that was on the verge of suicide. She had her 45, I believe it was a 45, and she listened to our music as she was sitting there contemplating suicide, and it prevented her.
Yeah. This story goes that she sat there and she was going to take care of what she had decided to do. She was going to commit the act. And she had the cassette player or the CD player sitting there on the table, and she decided, I'm gonna play Clandestine Deeply Rooted one more time. And when this is finished, I'm going to do it. And after listening to Deeply Rooted, you know, Rockamundo, Quest, she put the gun away. She called my mom. So, you know, our job is important. When you pick up your guitar, you pick up your microphone, you're doing more than just entertaining. If you're telling jokes, you know, or Ash and Serene, if you're dancing, it's more than just that. It's more than movement. It's more than just words. It's more than just sound and tones. It's magic. It's magical. Each human being connecting heart to heart, mind to mind. You know, it's a gift every time we laugh together and we share moments. And we're here at the J Bar and UltraStar having a great time, you know. And I think a good answer to any problem that you ever have, man, just call your friend, text your friend. Sit here with Ray, man. Right?
We'll take care of you.
Order a nice cold drink, order popcorn. Take care of what you need to take care of. But with that, I know you're going to enjoy this next one. We're live, Clandestine Live, episode 20, here at the Star Class VIP section of UltraStar in the J Bar. You know, happy to be here, having a good time. We're going to enjoy DT comedy, and we want to share a little bit of this week with Ash and Serene as well. So let's roll that video and
Let's do a little dance for
let's
them
see
on
what
the way
Ash and
out.
Serene. Let's
Do a little
dance
dance
it
for
into
you
that
girls.
video. Yeah, they're at the Serenity Festival. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Hello.
420. 420. Cheers. Water. On my way. Going through the border right now. Hi, Casper. Going to California with the poppers. And gonna stop at my mom's for a couple nights before we head up to Serenity. Woo! Hey, this is my family. It's my mom's birthday. Say happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Here's my grandma. Say hi, Grandma. Hi. Hi, Grandma. That's Andy, my mom's boyfriend, and my sister, Sydney. All right. Hope you guys are doing good. Much love. Road trip! Off to Serenity! Serenity! Just stopped to get some food. S'mores pie. Yummy pizza and s'mores and salad.
I wish you could taste the marshmallow through the phone.
Oh, it's so good. Have some. Oh, I gotta talk to them all. We are packed. This is our car right now. Asher's car.
Chickity check, check, Chinese.
Got all the necessities.
And we got a bunch of other stuff too.
We're walking in the forest.
Setting up camp. We've got this table.
We got a roll-up table.
You know, for all of our food we're about to eat. This is going to be the humble abode. The whole crew's here.
We just pretty much finished setting up our camp here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, check out this light job.
Fresh rib job.
Oh
Fresh light
yeah.
job. And that light job on with the moon.
Yeah.
And this going to have a potluck right now. So we're on our way to have a potluck with the High Priestess of Bali.
Yes, we
and all of our sisters. So delicious.
Yeah, we keep it dirty like the...
Opa!
Clandestine Live,
All
episode
right.
20.
Ashes and Serene, we miss you guys.
Yeah, I'm watching you now.
Look at they are laughing all the time. They're the
laughing
epitome of comedy.
Yeah.
Makes the heart happy.
Yep. Laughing and dancing.
And I'm actually ready to laugh. You know, DT, we saw a couple of the host, Amundo, come out, and you know, I'm actually excited.
Well, I went in the green room a second ago, man, and they're definitely getting ready in there.
Ready.
Yep.
You still have time to come on
it's
down.
a green room. You still have time to make it, man.
Come hang out with us and watch some comedy, laugh.
Yep.
DT
smile,
comedy, right?
Cry.
Look at us, man. We are at UltraStar Multi-tainment in the star class. J-Bar.
J-Bar. With one of the
Come on out.
stars.
We got Ray. Say goodnight, Ray.
Hey, man, you guys have a good one. You guys take care. All right, safe travels.
All right.
Appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
man.
Definitely, man. Well, if you want to do stuff right, if you want to do entertainment right, get in your car,
come on out here to UltraStar. There's so many things to do. Right?
Yeah, bring your best girlfriend.
Your best one.
At least one of them.
At least the best one.
Hey, there's enough facilities here. You could bring them all, dude.
Oh,
One
yeah.
could be
You
over.
could,
You could have
just
one girl at the Harris
5 dates at one
restaurant.
time. That
You
sounds
could
like a
have another
Saved
girl
by the
hanging,
Bell
waiting for you at the
episode.
Lux.
Or one in each
Right.
VIP room.
Yeah,
There's
can I
what,
do that?
like 50 of them here?
Well, I'm actually.
I don't know.
getting
Let's get ready
I'm
to
going
do
to the
that. We're
comedy
going to
show.
DT
It's starting
Comedy,
right
dude. We're
now.
outta here,
Why
man.
don't you just come back next week
Thanks
for
for
another
joining
episode?
us. Clandestine Live,
you,
episode
Ben.
20. We'll see you next week. Clandestine Live.
All right.
Just like trees, so deeply rooted. Coming from a faraway country, don't know if I can make it work. Round. We're gonna be there soon. We're gonna be there soon. I know. All the dogs go through the light, but it's looking out. Sometimes so hard to keep your head.
Are you feeling good tonight? Let's go live.
We've been out searching with our hearts. It's not about money, it's not about fame, it's not about power, it's love is our true name. If we go wrong playing, when will we make it right? In the afternoon, think of all
Boy, it's a little chilly out here. Here I am with the ladies of Org Medicine, trying to stay warm. It's the first of many blanket interviews with Clandestine Live. How you feeling tonight?
Warmer now. I'm feeling the body heat all around. It's nice and cozy.